Hello YouTubers. Yes, I've had quite the day. So, if you saw yesterday's video, you know that Patches was peeing pink. Okay. I have, and that's transmission fluid for those of you who don't know that. That's transmission fluid. And you'll remember that I bought this for $500 because the guy thought the transmission was bad. Okay, so I went to a transmission guy. I got in the Suzuki. I did take the Suzuki instead of driving the RV down the hill. But I did get the, yeah, I'm having a cigar right now because I've had one of those days that one should, you know, be nice to the oneself. And I don't know if this is being nice to myself, but I do enjoy it, so. Don't smoke, it's bad for you. Okay, anyway, I ended up unhooking the Suzuki and heading down the hill. And down at the bottom of the hill was a stoplight, it wasn't even a quarter of a mile. And at this stoplight, I went into like a 7-Eleven, but it wasn't a 7-Eleven, convenience store, and I picked up a couple of bottles of automatic transmission fluid. While I was in there, I said, anybody local? And a couple of people said yes, and I said, I'm looking for a transmission place, and they said, oh, there's one right here in this complex. Just go over here, go over there. Okay, got it. So anyway, went over there, met Dennis, the transmission guy. He has a lovely shop. Explained to him what had happened, and he told me that using the, whatever that thing is that I use, what's it called? Oh yeah, overdrive wouldn't have mattered at all. But I just think it's pretty coincidental that I used the overdrive on these hills just goofing around, and Patches starts to bleed. Okay, so he can't get to it until Friday. So today is Wednesday. Now I spent all day driving around. Oh, and you know, we have both agreed that it's the seal on the RV, and I'm looking at $700, something like that. And this is also another reason why you don't RV without money. Okay, a lot of people who are full-time RVers may not be prepared for this kind of expenditure, this kind of disaster. But again, safety net, and then a safety net for your safety net, and then I have one more safety net. But before I have to go home, I explained to the guy that this is my home, and that I can't live without my home. And he says, well, if it's as minor as we think it is, $700, then he should be able to get it done in the day. So I'm going to have it there Friday at 8 o'clock. Now I drove around today looking for a convenient place to camp. You know, something within like 10 miles. Because I figured I could put enough transmission fluid in it and drive it 10 miles. He concurred. And the only thing that I can find is about 20 miles away. So I thought, I'm just going to go for it. And here was my plan. I was going to go for it. I was going to get her there and then call AAA, get a tow truck, and have her towed back in on Friday morning. And I started her, I put the transmission fluid in, and I started her up and put it in gear, drove a little bit, stopped it, put it in park, set the emergency brake, and got out and looked, and sure enough, drip, 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 too fast. That's too much fluid moving. So I decided that's a bad idea. I hooked the Suzuki back up, and we came down the hill to a place. It's kind of off the main road. I'm on Highway 20, but this is on like a secondary or frontage road to Highway 20, and it's just a big area that looks like it's either been I don't know, it's just a big dirt area. And it says no dumping, but it doesn't say no camping. The other thing that really bothered me was there were 2 signs that said there was camping in this direction, the direction where I turned. I spent all day looking for these camping places. No, there's no camping. So I couldn't find any place to camp, and so I decided I'm just going to park here. And if whoever, sheriff, highway patrol, whoever is sanctioned for this area, if they want to write me a ticket because I'm not going to move, then write me a ticket because I'm not going to move. I'm not going to, for the price of a ticket, I'm not going to damage my transmission, because then we're in thousands of dollars. So anyway, I figured that when the cops show up, which I'm sure they will, I'll simply explain to them the situation, and they'll either say you have to move it, and I'll say where, because I will move it within a very short distance. But where? Where is that? There is a little park that's about, I don't know, less than a quarter of a mile away from where I am now. And I figured tomorrow I'll go park in that park all day. And it's actually a really nice park, because I've been there checking it out, because I thought maybe they had camping there. They didn't. So anyway, I'm going to go there, park it there tomorrow, and hang out, and then Friday morning I get up and have her over at the, and then come back here tomorrow night to the same place, and then, especially if I'm not rousted tonight, even if I'm rousted, I don't care, and then take her over. He starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'll be there at, 7:30. Because I want it done. I want it to be cool by the time he has to deal with it. So I think that'll be good enough. Maybe I'll take it over there by 7. I don't know. But just so it can, cool down a little. And then he measured his hoist thing, and he can hoist it up. So he's going to do it. And we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, basically that's been my day. Woke up with a dead battery, and now the transmission is being bad. Yeah, it's just being what it's being. And, but I'm fine. For dinner, okay, I've really been trying to watch calories and thinking about stuff, and today it was just no. I have Hebrew National hot dogs, which I like really a lot. And I had bought a can of the chili stuff that you put on top, without the beans. So I had 2 hot dogs with chili and pub cheese, if you know what that is. And then I put onion on the top of it. It was great. It was great. And then I finished it off with a ice cream drumstick. So I feel good. All that sugar, all that junk. And then I lit my cigar and it went out. And now my cigar. And I'm making this video, and I'll post it in the morning. And the 2 good things is I have Wi-Fi, and I also have cell phone. So very happy about that. But I'll tell you more about Dennis, the transmission guy, when I know more. And I guess that's it. What a day. Okay. All you can do is laugh and smile through it. There's no point in crying. I mean, it's beautiful where I am, and it would have been really great to find a campground that was convenient, but sometimes things don't work out. And there are no Walmarts. That would have been funny. But I would have felt bad. I mean, at least here it's like a gravelly sand, something. So as the transmission fluid does leak out, I'm not, polluting somebody's parking lot. I'm polluting, somewhere else. What are you going to do? Okay. Be well. Be brave. I'll talk to you later.